We are always making choices, even when we don't like what we are choosing. When I look at my circumstances, for instance, I may say I don't like that and I don't like this, but I like this. So, and I'm certain that I have made choices, my choices in my life, conscious or unconscious, which brought me here. So, and when I'm aware of those unconscious choices, the ultimate question is, how can I move forward by making more clear choices based on alignment, based on who I know myself to be, rather than jumping in, looking at the strength of the feeling or strength of the idea and making choices from that place. So this video is literally helping us all to have more clarity around choices. What I have noticed, often when we make choices, we have a lot of story around the choice we're making. And we make unconscious choices often because we're getting caught in the idea. For instance, let's say you want to buy something. Let's say you want to buy a yacht or a house. Let's take yacht because it's much interesting subject. Let's say you want to buy a yacht, and part of you, which is excited about buying a yacht, it wants that yacht 100%. So you're so happy when you go home and your partner says, "Are you crazy? You'll spend so much money on the yacht. Now, what about those other things? If you give everything away, you spend it on this item, you cannot buy other stuff which is needed at the moment." So this part of you, the logical, the more, let's say, the logical part of you, and the part of you which trying to make sense of what you're doing, or trying to protect, the protecting part of you kicks in, and you may not like what your partner is saying, yet you have to balance those two. You have to balance between imagined stuff, emotional thing, and being more kind of realistic. And those are your choices. The choice is, am I buying? Am I buying the yacht, spending all that money, or am I not buying the yacht and saving the money and buy a few things which are more needed right now in my family? So those are the two choices you have to make. Can you see how much clarity is around those two choices? Rather than getting caught in the story. For instance, if your partner says something and you don't like what they said, you may get in an argument with them saying, "You never listened to me. Everything I ever wanted, you always denied it." Or can you see how easy it is to get in the story? And from that story, it's very difficult to make conscious choices. And the choices you can make from that story is very, very unconscious. Which one of them is just to get an argument with your partner, or friend, and so forth. So can you see how an unconscious choice takes charge of your activities, take charge of your life, simply because you're not able to see what that partner is providing you. The partner challenging your idea is providing you with choices, with clear choices, which you can make in the moment, which will serve you. So basically, you make a choice based on clear objectives, based on clear, or on you're balancing those two things. Am I buying impulse, or am I saving? So if for instance you are, okay, I'm buying, this one drops, I'm not concerned anymore about it, I'm buying the yacht, that's it. So the contraction in your body just dissipates. You literally have made a choice based on the reality you are in right now, and you move forward to that choice. Or you can choose, I'm not buying this, I don't need this right now. So you drop the idea that you're not buying the yacht right now. So basically, you have chosen and you take responsibility for your choices in the moment without blaming anybody, without making too much noise. You simply choose what you want.